Hey, what's going on, everybody? 757 US Airways back with another 140 scale model review. And this time, as you can see, there's three planes here. You have the American Eagle ERJ-145 operated by Piedmont. You have two of them there on the left and right. And then in the center, you have the American Eagle E-175 operated by Envoy. Pretty awesome to have these planes. This is now my third. I now have three ERJ-145s from American Eagle. I now have two 175s, one Republic, one Envoy, and this one is with the new enhanced winglets on there, so it's really nice to have that. I'm kind of mad I missed out on the Republic version of it, because at Philadelphia we don't get any of the Envoy ones, we only get Republic ones. Kind of sucks, but you know what, oh well, because I've been using that Envoy 145 for my Philadelphia airports, but who's gonna notice the little Envoy sticker? And it's gonna be the same thing with this, so it doesn't matter. I'm just happy I have one. But I've had the 145 since at least December, and I just got the 175 2 weeks ago, I believe, at this point. But let's just go over the 145 first, since we have two of them. We're only gonna have to go over one of them because we're not gonna go repetitive. All right, up front we have the Piedmont Airlines logo with the One World sticker right next to the L1 door, the American Eagle logo, and then the registration is November 603 Kilo Charlie. Then right under there you have the baggage door. I've been inside that bin plenty of times. Since I do work on the 145s quite a bit at Philadelphia. I'm fairly used to this plane at this point. Up front, same thing, you have the Piedmont logo. Let me grab a box real quick so I can get some more detail. It's in here. So this little fella right here, that little panel, if it would focus, no, don't do what you were doing earlier. I have a new phone and I'm trying not to, I don't know why it keeps jumping around with the focus. But there's a little box right there, if you can see it. That is the PC Air panel right there. And then you have the Lav one back there. And if they do have it on here, there's two little doors up front. I don't think, it's probably too small to see it, but right, the forward one is where the GPU and microphone jack go, and then the second one would be where you have the nose gear disengage switch. So that's what those two panels would be used for. But this is a 145. They seat 50 passengers, obviously, because it's a 50-seater plane. So overall, it's a nice model. No issues with either one, because I'll bring the second one in. No issues with either one of them. Give you a heads-on view, and here's the second one for the heads-on view. So it's really nice to have three of these for Philadelphia now. Obviously could use probably about 6 more of them, but we're not gonna do that because I don't got enough space for that. Next up here we have the 175, and of course you go to the front of the aircraft. American Eagle titles, you have operated by Envoy with the One World logo right there. Registration November 233, November, and you can see the new enhanced winglets on these ones. The American Airlines tail. I don't know too much about actually, I have somewhat a little bit, because the 175 is obviously just a shorter version of the 190, and I have some training on the 190 from when I worked with JetBlue. But I know the Lav panel, the Lav panel would be on this side, and then the Woodard panel is on the opposite side because it's the A220 that's reversed. Now, the one big thing that a lot of people seem to have had issues with, but I don't with mine, luckily, and not terrible wing flex on mine, thankfully. Very happy about that. So it's kind of nice to see that they didn't drop the ball with this one. So it's a very nice model. The only one weird thing I'd say about this plane is the nose gear a little bit. It's a little clunky. I don't know why. It seems like they changed the nose gear on this one a little bit, but that's fine. It doesn't honestly bother me all too much. But these ones, I'm pretty sure Envoy has the same exact seating configuration as Republic's. They both all seat 76, just like the ERJ-900. It's essentially the exact same plane. It's just the 175 and has just probably a little bit more range than the 900. But they both seat the 76 people. I couldn't really tell you how much they seat up front, but I have been on at least an Envoy 175 twice, I believe. Once or twice, I think. I forget. Well, I know the one was definitely. It may have been once, because because it was just it was the rejected takeoff one. But I've been on my fair share of 145s, only on the Envoy ones. Haven't been on any Piedmont ones, and I've been on a couple ERJ-700s operated on the SkyWest ones, which was really cool because my most recent trip out to North Dakota for a couple days, it was really cool to be on the SkyWest House Library ones, because I was on that twice. So I really want to pick up the Gemini ERJ-700 in the SkyWest House Library, because on both 700 flights I flew on 2 different registrations, both on the SkyWest. But the first one I flew on, which I believe is 604 SK, that's the Gemini one, and I was able to fly on that one. So I do want to pick that up just because I flew it pretty much. So hopefully I can pick that up soon. But knowing that Gemini did release a 1-200 ERJ-700, I'm hoping that they've been doing a trend. Hopefully they release a 1-400 ERJ-700. I'd probably pick up 2 of those, because we do get actually quite a bit of 700s here as well. Most likely would be a SkyWest one. But again, like the Envoy, I don't care. It's a 700. You're never going to know the difference other than the little decal and the registration. Because the only 700s we get from American Eagle are the PSA versions. And it's like the same thing if they made a Mesa ERJ-900. It wouldn't bother me really all too much. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this. I'm working on a new project. I hope to get it done hopefully by the end of February. Just because I'm really trying to take my time on this one. I'm really I want it to look really nice. Not saying the other airport looks nice, but I've been working on this for a couple of weeks now. Just trying to make it more detail oriented. So it's going to be the same 32 gates. Contemplated on making it bigger. I just really didn't feel like going out and buying more gates, but you know what, that's always a possibility down the road. With regards to Philadelphia airports, I'm trying to figure out how to do them, especially knowing that I'm making a new airport now, and the other board is now screwed underneath of the new board that I have. I'm going to attempt to do Philadelphia on this one. So I'm going to definitely try to figure out what I'm going to be doing with that. But I do have, in the long run, I have a very broad and specific idea what I want to do for Philadelphia, which I think is it'll be more of a realistic Philly. So that's where it is with the Philadelphia airport updates right now. But yeah, this is pretty much going to wrap it up for this. I apologize that it's kind of a longer video, especially because it's a double review instead of a single. But yeah, it's pretty much going to wrap it up. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.